Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Stacey Nduta and thank you so much for tuning in. Today, as you can see, I have a lovely guest. I'll let her introduce herself.
Okay, I didn't see that one coming. I thought you were just going to introduce me. I'm Millie Money, and I am a content creator.
Yeah. About Mula.
Yes, personal finance content creator.
That's how you know we're going to make it this year. We have money on the channel. So basically, Millie Money is a channel. By the way, I'll put the link in the description. You guys need to check it out. So basically, our channel is mostly financial literacy. No, she is not like a licensed financial advisor, so please don't sue her and stuff, but she does give amazing advice and real-time like, you know, right now many people give you theoretical advice on how to spend your money, like in equal ground. It is not the same. It is never the same. So today's topic is the truth that they will tell you about being a content creator.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, so tell me, how did you start? When did you actually decide, before you even dive into the truths and whatnot, when did you actually, it clicked for you, like, I want to be a content creator?
I think I've always thought of myself as a content creator. Do you remember? Okay, so Stacey and I met in high school.
Background.
Yeah, we met in high school. Do you remember press club? They used to write.
Oh my god!
And then
I
someone would read. Someone would read at the assembly.
Yeah.
You remember? I used to do that.
Actually, forgot that.
Yeah. So even that was content creation because it was just what we could at that moment. And then we did this whole photography thing. You remember?
And the magazine.
With Charles Kicks.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Yeah. So we produced a whole magazine. Yeah. So we've. I think we've always been content creators.
Wow.
I think right now because of the word and now the career, now it's now a buzz thing.
Yeah.
But when I think about myself deep down, I think I've always kind of known. Because the very first content I ever created was a song in 2005.
Could you please sing for us?
It was terrible. My
Really?
good God.
It could
You know,
have been that bad.
I remember. No, I can't even do it. It was terrible. It was about Kopiga to get her. And that kind of a thing. It was. I don't know what was going on in that stage of my life.
I'll link here the story about how she lost her phone.
It was terrible. But yeah, so I think I've always kind of been a content creator.
That's pretty dope. Actually, never thought of it like that because press club, you know, actually met with someone somewhere and they were like, "Hi Stacey." I was like, "Who are you?" And then they're like, "Oh, from St. Anne's, Lioki. You really inspired me. You used to be head of press club." I'm like,
yes, sir.
all right.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. I love that. So I think I'll give you the floor to start in terms of your first point, in terms of whether it's truths, what they don't tell you, and something that you realized in the course of, you know, since your 2005 song till now.
And I'm going to talk a lot, I think, mostly focusing on the recent times being a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Because now that has really changed how I produce content, how I think about content. Like now that one, from now last year, there's been a very big shift. Before it was just me writing, mostly, either poems or articles or stories, attempted songs. I even attempted to write a book. So
Madam.
before it was writing. Okay. Now I even do a little bit of, you know, social media and YouTube. And the very first thing that I would say is now as a content creator, I consume content differently. Yeah.
Okay.
Like when I'm looking at people's YouTube channels, I'm like, what transition was that? Oh, I like the background. Oh, you know.
You notice those two small
You notice
things.
two small things.
Okay, I feel that.
Right now, I even feel so guilty hitting on skip ad.
Because you know.
Because I know the benefits that it has on the creator. You know, right now I like videos because I know
the impact
it will have on that channel and on that particular video. So how I consume content is the number one thing that they don't tell you when you become a content creator. How you consume content is just 100% different. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that blows my mind because I didn't realize it until you said it, because it's true. You know how much effort went into that 15-minute video, especially when you're looking at the edit and you're just like, you didn't put all that together for me to skip ads. Yeah,
man. So yeah, that's mind-blowing. How I consume content now is very different from before I started the YouTube channel. Yeah.
Okay. I love that. So I think mine would be that I don't even know how to dive into this, but based on what you said, it's when you realize that how important discipline is. Let me explain. So usually when you're employed, etc., when someone else is liable for your actions or decisions, you're just like, eh. But when it is you, and rather you're the one who needs to record. If you don't record today, you have errands the next day, you're never going to record in time for that week's or that month's whatever episode.
Yeah.
So it really calls on you to step up. And not because you're not stepping up for anyone else, it's for yourself. If you let yourself down,
It's exactly.
It made me feel so I'm so used to saying, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes, you people, because you'll give yourself shugulis, and then it's the end of the day. You haven't shot, you don't have light, you don't. So yeah, that's something that really sprang on me, because it just makes you very self-aware about some of the shortfalls, kind of shortfalls that you have and that you need to work on, because they somehow reflect on your work. So even in editing, because you're like, should I put that? It's too much. Okay, no, it needs to be too much so that there's effort.
Yeah, I completely understand what you mean.
Okay, yeah. So that's my point.
Okay. My next point is, if you're not a content creator, you might not appreciate or even know how much time-consuming content creation is. Like, me, I didn't think, me just used to watch videos, then I'm like, I'm seeing a bow, I click out, But when I understand how much, because you have to do research. Like, you see, come out my videos, like, I really have to read a lot. I have to be on top of what's happening in the finance world. So I have to do a lot of research. Then I have to bring it down to, okay, what makes sense for my audience? Then I have to shoot, then I have to edit. When you're editing, you have to kind of make it interesting and fun so that people watch till the end. And then you now put out the video. But what people will see is just 15 minutes.
And a week that it took.
It's crazy. And when you think about TikTok content creators,
that's actually painful.
Hours. It takes hours to make a 15-second video or a 30-second video. Someone will change clothes 15 times. All you're seeing is They had to do multiple shots. They had to do a lot of editing, all for a 30-second.
And watch tutorials. You people will watch tutorials because
so Manze, coming into this space, I didn't truly understand how much it's going to consume my time. But this content creation is very, very time consuming, especially editing, and like the shortest period is the filming, especially for me. Everything else behind the works,
the scripting, that takes a minute.
It does, it really does.
And if you think about it, it's a very high currency to pay, because time you can't get it back.
You can't get it back.
Imagine you post that video, you get your 5 views, you're like, okay, we did well, it is what it is. So something I personally learned is my channel used to be purely skincare, and that's because I started a vlog on skincare, and because I was going through acne, and it was something that was so frustrating that I couldn't get content that would help me. So when was it? I think it was earlier this year. I did a 30-day challenge, and then I was like, okay, it's like I finished everything I could say about skincare. So I was like, do I change up? So when I did switch up is when I actually noticed growth on my channel, and I realized change is okay. And this is something that content creators in general are scared of, because you're like, but they only know me for, it's okay, they knew you for that. It doesn't mean that you stay in that box, and that's a mistake we make even in life. We are always like defined by certain, they always know me like this, so I'll stay like this. It's not that serious. When you're evolving personally, it'll evolve and show outwardly, so even your content will change. So even for me, I really struggle with that. And I know it can really box you. Recently, Yummy Mommy, who has now rebranded to her actual name, Millie, was talking about it. She was saying the way being Yummy Mommy was limiting for her, because now some brands couldn't even work with her, like alcohol brands, because you're a mom. So she really needed to rebrand back to just her name. And sometimes I'm afraid, because I came into the space where, especially when I think about YouTube and Instagram, I am just Millie Money, and all I feel like I have boxed myself. But I still feel like money is so broad. It's
so I don't
really
know.
Broad.
I don't know. Well, I think I'll take that under advisement. That it's okay.
But
Eventually, when
yeah.
I get there and I feel like I need to change, I need to evolve,
Yeah.
that I should be able to be fine with it.
Yeah, because when your mindset is like it's okay, you don't feel that pressure of, oh my god, you know, it's
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right, my next point. My next point is about the kind of opportunity and learning that you have to go through as a content creator. So first of all, I remember last year when I decided in August that I'm going to start a channel.
Okay.
And I remember saying, okay, you know what, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I know this is what it's going to be about, blah, 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 that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And the whole month of August, I think I used to spend about 4 hours every day trying to learn stuff. Because I needed to learn how to shoot, I needed to learn how to edit, I needed to learn how to market my content, I needed to learn how to script, learn how audio works. Like, my good God, there was just so much to learn. And so much that I keep learning. Because you see, editing, you just keep learning. Yeah, you keep learning a new tactic, a new technique, how to make it even more interesting. So it is, the learning curve is like very, very steep with content creation, because you have to keep up with how things are moving in the social media space, and also to keep improving your skill. So I didn't expect to be learning as much. But wow.
Just knew it.
Yeah, like come on, recently, like I've been doing this for almost now a year. It's going to be a year next month.
Confetti.
and it's now that I'm beginning to think about scripting. Like before, I would just kind of have my points. I would outline my points. These are the 7 points I want to talk about budgeting.
Run with it.
I sit down, I shoot my 7 points.
Yeah.
But right now, I am just thinking, okay, how else can I shoot? You know, how else can I truly think about each section of my content to make it worth it for the consumer?
Okay.
So now my scripting is changing. So bado kulan na run.
Would you consider using a teleprompter? For those not familiar, teleprompter is like a thing for news where they read.
No, I wouldn't want to use a teleprompter, but I would want everything that I say in any video is kind of thought out. So you know, like I have, if there's something, there's an example I'm giving, I have thought, why am I giving this example? Like what value is it adding to the story?
Yeah.
You get that kind of a thing. So I wouldn't want to go the teleprompter way. I know some people do it and they succeed. For me, I would want to just kind of remain relaxed kidogo, but try and really think about my script.
Gotcha.
Yeah, an opportunity. I've met amazing people because of YouTube and the collabs I've done on my channel. So I also didn't expect
guys, she did a whole episode with Just Ivy, isn't like
and
then Benko.
Yeah, Ben Cycle, Just Ivy.
Oh my god, you just say
Caris memes. So I've met a good number of people who I didn't know before this whole YouTube space. So it's a great opportunity as well.
Definitely is. So my next point for this will actually be like a segue to that, working with brands or just basically working with other people. Something that I'd really advise people who are considering it, whether you're just starting out as a content creator or you know you are already a content creator, is always consider, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. I feel like people go in with so much pressure to make money, to get big corporate brands, to you have a whole list of expectations. Let me tell you, those expectations, just shelf them because because okay, like for real, you know we are laughing and they don't know, because you need to understand that no matter who you work with, it's always a stepping stone to your bigger or larger goal or bigger picture. So don't limit yourself by saying, oh, I can't. Okay, of course you need to have like a criteria list of what kind of brands you'd work with. If you don't support drinking alcohol, of course you know that. And if maybe your audience is Christian, of course you won't like support I don't know, do they support lingerie company? I'm asking, like you get the gist though, you get the gist, you guys.
Yeah, we get the gist. I don't know, I would want to see that.
So once you have your criteria list, just don't overthink it. Working with brands is, I'm saying my next point. Working with brands is supposed to be something that helps you grow. Like she said, this is about learning. It's a learning curve. There's no point you'll reach and you'll be like, yo, I know everything, no one can tell me anything. Remain teachable. because once you meet one brand, that brand manager or that person can open more doors for you, because they'll be like, yo, I work with this chick, she understands her audience. Because once you understand your audience, back to displaying, once you understand your audience, your content and everything else just flows. So it's inward towards the outside. So yeah.
Okay. And my last bonus point here is something that you don't know about content creation and content creators is that there's always footage. There's just some footage somewhere sitting that we'll never see the daylight. It's just, there's always some footage. There's some videos that you record that the sound was terrible, that the lighting was terrible,
RIP,
that I don't know, it was blurry, or it's just some kind of footage. And especially for people who are like lifestyle YouTubers, and they just, maybe you went to an event somewhere, you shot, now you're feeling some type of way. Should I upload it? Should I not upload it?
It's not like that.
Yeah, so there's always footage that you guys haven't seen.
Yeah, and even to that, my bonus point is have fun. Remember to have fun. It's not about the numbers. In fact, there was something I was watching recently, and she said, don't look at your YouTube studio, because you can actually get discouraged.
But it's so hard not to look at your YouTube studio every Saturday.
It's always fun when you get that confetti, actually, because it's number one, the number one video that week or whatever. But when things are red and you just see like the downward arrow, it really discourages you. So just remember to have fun. Remember that all you're doing is documenting your life and documenting advice that you'd want people who were once your age will look back to. Does that make sense?
People who were once your age.
For example, the way we are talking about content creation, someone else who's maybe considering being a content creator will look at it and be like, oh, okay, this makes sense. I can take this point and this point, and it will help me, navigate this lifestyle. So yeah, think about it like that. Have fun, document, hide the footage that you don't want people to see. But yeah, that's my point. It's
I agree. You need to. I also do it. Sometimes I ask myself, would I keep creating content if manze I don't ever grow like on YouTube? So penye niko saizi, I started whether today morning I woke up and I had 900 subscribers. I was so excited.
Girl,
I was like, ooh, 900
to 1K.
Yeah, so I was
somewhere here.
Yeah, so I was just thinking, even if I didn't have these people, or if I stagnate here, would I still make videos? And I realized I actually enjoy making videos. So I like that. Have fun with it. Make sure you have fun.
Yeah guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe, because I can see like 60% of you haven't subscribed. But yeah, I'm not looking at my analytics. So Millie Money, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored to be in this channel. Is this possibly the first or the second channel I'm on as a guest?
It is.
Yeah, I think it's the second channel I'm on as a guest.
Hey, before you became a celebrity.
Yeah, before you were mocking, you were going to be producing this video.
I'm going to be like, see, I knew.
But thank you so much for having me.
It's an honor. Thank you guys. Bye.